Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge's romantic choice, Daphne's audacious move. Here are spoilers for the bold and the beautiful. Daphne Rose approaches Carter Walton in tomorrow's episode. Ridge Forrester meantime must decide between Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, fans can anticipate that Carter will be devastated. Carter wanted to stay with Hope Logan, but he also chose the Forrester family. Carter made an effort to convince his girlfriend that this could be a test. Hope, however, felt he was a traitor and had betrayed her, therefore she was unable to stay with him. Hope will hear Carter's entreaties, but eventually he should just turn around and leave the cabin. Carter will most likely appear devastated when he returns to Forrester Creations. The COO is likely informed by Ridge and Steffi Forrester Finnegan that he would be better off without Hope. That doesn't help his damaged heart, though. Daphne will probably step in at that point. The idea that Daphne will approach Carter is hinted at. As Carter discusses his bewilderment and anguish, the nose will most likely pay attention. But Daphne could also fervently console the COO. According to tomorrow's spoilers for the bold and the beautiful, Brooke just delivered her impassioned case. But Taylor cut me off. Brooke is now pressuring Ridge to decide between Taylor and herself. Ridge and Brooke never got back. It wasn't the other way around. Brooke really planted that kiss on him. Ridge has already decided on Taylor, so he has no other option. Ridge made an intriguing disclosure to Brooke, even though he had already made his decision. Ridge said that the betrayal was the reason he never questioned Brooke's love for him. Does that imply that he still has feelings for Brooke? Does that imply that his love for Taylor is less than Brooke's? Given that he is dating Taylor rather than Brooke, it was an intriguing comment to make. Therefore, the blonde may take advantage of that and attempt to get Ridge to return to her. The difficulty is that Ridge will face even more issues than he already does if he decides to return to Brooke. Steffi seems to make all the decisions even though he is an adult. What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching the CBS or Paramount Plus soap opera to see what happens next. Is Steffi enraged by Luna's visit to Finn at the Cliff House? According to spoilers for the bold and the beautiful, Luna Nozawa might execute a Cliff House ambush. Will Steffi Forrester become enraged if she visits John Finn Finnegan? When it comes to her relationship with Finn as her father, Luna has made it apparent that she isn't prepared to give up. Luna won't simply give in to Steffi's pressure and turn away because she waited so long to get to know her father. Although Steffi has promised Luna that she will never date Finn, she might not be able to halt the current course of events. The revelation that Luna was Finn's biological daughter undoubtedly had an emotional impact on him. Fans can't overlook the fact that Sheila Sharp recently received information about her grandmother's status in relation to Luna. Sheila will undoubtedly be quite interested in ensuring Luna and Finn get along, especially since doing so might result in Sheila and Finn becoming friends. Sheila might guess that Finn will do the same for her if he can genuinely open his heart to Luna. In any case, Sheila will undoubtedly believe that Luna is correct to advocate for a future that incorporates Finn. Sheila and Luna will undoubtedly become closer as a result of their shared grievances against Steffi. In light of all of that, Sheila might persuade Luna to disregard Steffi's advice and go up to Finn in an attempt to speak with him. It would be more dramatic if Luna contacted her father at the Cliff House instead of just dropping by Finn's office at the hospital. It's simple to picture Luna unexpectedly approaching Finn and pitching their father-daughter relationship. Steffi might return home at that point and see Luna's effort to win Finn over. If she draws him in for another embrace, perhaps Steffi will even get to see Finn and Luna embrace. In particular, if Hayes Forrester Finnegan is there, Steffi might lose it. In the end, Luna will not abandon Finn, and this opportunity to establish a relationship with him. That might result in an unexpected visit to the Cliff home, and pave the way for Steffi to vent her anger. According to spoilers for the bold and the beautiful, Sheila and Luna's collaboration may cause major problems, so keep an eye out for all of their schemes. Brooke demands that Ridge choose between her and Taylor, while Hope accuses Carter of betraying her and declares their breakup. Hope left Carter after he chose Forrester over her, and Brooke kissed him and pleaded with Ridge to bring them back together. Daphne and Steffi celebrate themselves on their win in the design office. With hope in his ear, Steffi questions whether Carter would have changed his mind on his own, but Daphne is certain that he would have. Taylor enters to express her happiness at the news. She is certain that Ridge is overjoyed. Steffi clarifies that they are finally free of Hope, and that HFTF is suspended. She is conflicted about Brooke and Carter staying. They discuss Hope's use of Carter to achieve her goals. Taylor is certain that Carter would have changed his mind at some point. All they can hope for is that he gets Hope fired. Taylor questions whether Hope and Carter's relationship is over. Daphne grinned. When Steffi fired Hope, she hoped Brooke would step down. She clarifies that Brooke is currently meeting with Ridge, most likely pleading for her destiny to be restored. Brooke tells Ridge at Forrester that she feels as though he abandoned her. She doesn't want to spend any more time without him, and now they have the opportunity to make things better. She desires his return. While going forward, they have the ability to go back in time. Does he also want that? Ridge claims that they feel as though they have heard this before. She claims that her love has always carried them through difficult times, and that she thinks it can do so again. He lets out a sigh. She betrayed him, yet he has never questioned her love. None of that matters now, she says. Now that he is in charge of the business once more, he must return to their bed. Before Taylor enters, Brooke leans in and begins to feel his lapels. She shares the wonderful news with Brooke and inquires as to if she is pleased. She makes it apparent that she and Ridge have recommitted to one another, presumably in an attempt to get back together. Brooke refuses to give up on Ridge and doesn't want to consider that. She glares at Taylor after telling him she is certain he still loves her. She reminds him that he cannot have both of them, therefore he will have to make a decision. Steffi thanks Daphne once more in the design office. They have achieved their goals, and she is a loyal friend. Carter tells Hope in the cabin that he doesn't want their relationship to end. She claims that he can't mend his broken words and that they are meaningless. Ridge and Eric took advantage of his weaknesses and exploited his remorse. That broke them up. Carter apologizes, but he maintains that this cannot be their final chapter. He believes they are merely being put to the test. She asserts that what is done is done. He rejected them in favor of the Forresters. They quarrel about his support for the Forresters, and she finds it hard to comprehend why he would believe Steffi would allow her to remain. Once the wounds start to heal, I can talk her out of it, he says. Hope is not convinced. She reminds him that he came up with the plan to take over the corporation and considers him a traitor. She did nothing but encourage his dream. She made a mistake. He claims that it was wrong and that they made it happen. Carter claims that in order for them to go on, she must accept responsibility for her acts, just as he has. He responds he loves the truth when she says he loves Ridge and his work more than she does. She keeps putting questions in his mind by reminding him that he kissed Daphne. He asks for another chance to make amends and reiterates his love for her. She reminds him that he did nothing but watch them defame her. It's over whatever they had. It's over, Carter, she says again. Heather Tom wrote, directed, and starred in this all-female episode. The soap opera's all-female episode, which Tom, who portrays Katie Logan, just wrote, directed, and starred in, will premiere later this week. Read more about this tale below. The all-female program is scheduled to premiere this month, and will honor Women's History Month in addition to Tom's amazing tenure on The Bold and the Beautiful. Tom, Jennifer Garais, Catherine Kelly Lang, Annika Noel, Rebecca Budig, and Jacqueline McInnes Wood will all appear in the episode. Brad Bell came up to her and said, "You've been writing and directing," Tom told Deadline. "Additionally, you have been acting the entire time, and I believe it would be fantastic if you performed all three in a single show." Given its historical significance for the soap genre, the actress went on to say that she approved of it and believed it should premiere during Women's History Month. Relationships between mothers and daughters will be the main topic of the episode. "The mother-daughter relationships are so interesting to me and so formative," said the six-time Daytime Emmy winner. "Now that I lost my mother last year, this is going to make me cry," she continued. "I wanted to honor Mom in some way since both literally and symbolically, I wouldn't be here without her." As a result, the show will include some conversation with sisters Donna and Katie, who lost their mother. It's crucial to remember that the show's editors, stage manager, and assistant director were all female in addition to the all-female cast.